What's up, y'all? It's the Doctor Investor back again with another video. So welcome back to my page where we talk about real estate investing, personal finance, personal growth, and entrepreneurship. So today's topic, I'm going to talk about why I started running and the benefits I have found through my running journey. As you can see, I got this medal around my neck. It is from the Chicago Marathon because I recently ran it in October and it was a very fulfilling opportunity. So let me talk about why I started running. First, let me give you all a little backstory. So I played basketball for most of my life, and as in people with most sports, running is a punishment. So I always saw it as such. So when my friends who did track or just kind of ran in their leisure time, I would think to myself, why would I run for fun if I already have to run as a punishment for basketball and run for conditioning for basketball? It's such a painful and not pleasant experience. So fast forward to my second year of medical school, I had a group of friends who liked to run in their free time, and still I had the mindset that I'm not going to come with you all. I don't run for fun. I can't imagine why anybody would run for fun. So I read this book by David Goggins called Can't Hurt Me. And if anyone knows David Goggins, he's a very inspirational individual. I don't agree with everything he says, but I think his core values in achieving your highest potential is something that really resonated for me. And one of the ways he was able to do that for himself was through running. So after I read that book, I went on my first run for fun, and man, it was hard. But in that process, I immediately saw the benefits that he was talking about in his book. So I continued to build on it, build on it, build on it. The first benefit I saw with running is helping control my mind. Like many people, I have difficulty focusing on one specific task at a time. Like as I'm doing the task, I can be thinking about 10 to 100 other tasks that I have to do. It's like I'm operating with 20 other tabs open. But when you run, you can only think about maybe one or two or three things while you're running because so much of your focus is getting to that finish line. So running for me has been very crucial in slowing down my mind and helping me focus on the things that I feel like is most important and that I have to accomplish. I also run a business. I'm also a medical doctor. So through this process, I've had a lot of situations where I had to make important business decisions that can cost the business tens of thousands of dollars. But running has allowed me to focus and think about the pros and cons of each decision and ultimately help me make that decision. And with medical school, I've had times where I haven't done so well. I failed exams, but after that failure, I would go on that run. It would refocus my mind, recharge my mind, and let me know that I can do this and to get back at it. In my medical journey, it comes with a lot of responsibility. You're essentially in charge of an individual's health. On top of that, you have to take many exams and you have many clinical duties. So as you can imagine, it can get quite overwhelming. But running is one thing that eased my mind and helped me attack the day and focus on what's important when it comes to exams or an individual's health, different treatment modalities that we can try for this patient who's maybe not recovering. So running has really helped me benefit as a person, as a medical doctor, and just as a friend, as a family member, because it really helped my focus. One of the biggest benefits I found when running, and is the main reason I started my running journey, is because of the discipline that it creates within an individual. David Goggins extensively talks about this in his book. I don't know a single individual that just wakes up super excited to do their running routine or do their workout routine every single day with maybe a break once a day in the week. This takes discipline. And one of the ways you build discipline is from continually doing something, no matter what the circumstances, no matter if it's raining outside, if it's snowing outside, if you're sick, if you have to wake up early in the morning. Just imagine the discipline that builds. Willing to get up early in the morning to do your training. Willing to train even though you feel terrible, if you had a terrible day that day. The discipline that running builds feeds into other areas of your life. It makes you be big on of mentally taxing information that I get on a daily basis. But I feel like me being disciplined with my running, being mentally disciplined with running, allows me to be mentally disciplined when it comes to my business, to continually make sure I'm checking on customer orders, to continually make sure that I'm reading up on the latest medical developments and making sure my medical knowledge is up to par to what it should be. Though there are thousands of benefits of running, but this is the last one that I'll do for this video. And this is a benefit that I really cherish when it comes to running, and it is continuous improvement. When I started out with running 2 miles was a very difficult task for me, but I did it. I did not stop until I was finished. And just 2 months ago, I ran the Chicago Marathon. As you see, I've had that improvement when it comes to running. And when I first started running, a marathon was not in my sights. Even though I thought the task of running a marathon was such a giant task that I could not fathom 2 years ago, I knew in the process of training for it, I would be even stronger mentally, physically, emotionally than I ever been. Because like I said, the improvements in discipline that you get through running feeds into other areas of your life. I trained for this marathon for 5 months, and no matter how tired I was, no matter how good or bad of a day I had the day before, it didn't matter how my morning was going that day, I would always stick to my training plan. And my training plan involved me running 5 days a week, every week. So that took a lot of discipline. You're running up to 20 miles for your training plan. And this was the heat of summer in Chicago. I remember one day I ran in 95-degree weather. It was so terrible. But just the process of doing that double-digit run in that temperature, it helped strengthen my mind. I knew there was other things in life that I'm telling myself that I can't do. Even just running that very hot log run really helped strengthen my mind. It helped push myself and re-solidify that I can do this marathon because I stuck with my training plan, and it helped with my discipline. Because running 5 days a week, there's nobody who would like to continuously do that. In life, when you do things that you feel like you cannot fathom, it opens up your way of thinking. It makes you think that, oh man, I didn't think I can do this, and then I actually did it. What else in life am I telling myself that I can't do that I actually can do? Continuous improvement that you see in running feeds into other areas of life. It makes you want to be your best self in all areas of life. These individuals who are running these marathon, these ultra races, these are not unsuccessful individuals. If you talk with them, these are individuals who run companies, who are doctors, lawyers. This is just my hypothesis, but these are individuals that like to push themselves, who want to see what they're capable of doing in this lifetime, which is like myself, and I can relate to them. That's a wrap for this video. So if you like this video, you know what to do. Make sure you like, subscribe, and leave a comment, and I'll be back again with another fire video. If you know anybody that will benefit from my content, make sure you're sharing my content with them. The Doctor Investor is out.